So, Resident Evil 4, Separate Ways, kind of was a little shorter than I was expecting it to be. So I figured I should treat myself to another spooky Halloween game for this October. And we're finally going to get around to a game that I've been meaning to get around to for quite a while. This is the Wii port of Dead Rising 1, the original one for the Xbox 360. This is it's a good game, I guess. It's okay. It's an okay game. You know, obviously Dead Rising 1 is one of my absolute favorite games of all time. And they ported it to a system that, you know, I don't like the Xbox 360, but it's way more powerful than the Wii. I mean, the Wii is just a slightly better GameCube. But that kind of adds some charm to this game, because it's like playing Dead Rising 1 on a GameCube. But, yeah.
Nothing, sweetie.
Here I'm showing off something that I didn't show off regularly in the original Dead Rising Let's Play, which is the cutscene that happens when you linger on the main menu. And obviously it shows off that, yeah, the cutscenes are pretty damn compressed. But you know what? I feel like this game could have looked worse. I've played, like, way worse looking Wii games. It's like a good PS2 game that isn't running on progressive scan. And I guess this was made in 2009, which I think was a year before Dead Rising 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think Dead Rising 2 came out in 2010. And, yeah, there was a point in time in which I would consider this to have been the worst Dead Rising game. Poor, naive little Mike. Oh, he had no idea that Capcom Vancouver would pull such a bad move in the year of 2016.
I hit my head, Mommy. Mommy?
This cutscene still, like, messes with me. I told the little anecdote, I think I did anyway, in the bonus video that I did for the original Dead Rising. When I saw this in 2006, I think I was 12, and this would make it so that I wouldn't want to go out on the road, like driving late at night, because I was scared that we were going to hit a zombie, and then that this would happen. So, yeah, you know, little dumb things that happen when you're littler. Because obviously this is not a very happy cutscene.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
This is a good scene setter. I think in some way this should have been a, like a mandatory cutscene that you have to see. But I don't know. I guess it's kind of scarier that you can miss it, and like if you're just running to the bathroom in the title screen, and you come back to this, it's kind of a little weird. Also, this is totally this mom's fault. This is my favorite part of the cutscene. I like that it starts to play Justified, which is the end credits theme of the game. So that kid's probably dead now. Anyway, let's start the game proper, shall we? Jeez, this is essentially what it was like playing the original game without like HDMI. Only the text isn't completely too small to read.
Say, buddy, you mentioned something about research for a story.
That's right. Got a tip that something big's happening.
In a nowhere little town like that? They sure didn't mention anything about it on TV.
Yeah, well, I'm freelance, pal. I don't make my living waiting for the TV to tell me what to cover.
God, I missed you, Frank West and TJ Rotolo.
Here she is. Willamette, Colorado. Population 53,594. Distinguishing characteristics?
Jack shit.
About the only thing to do in this town is kill time at the shopping mall. What was that? The army? Yeah.
Looks like taking a helicopter was the way to go. I bet they got all the roads blocked off by now. All right, listen. I want to get shots of the whole town before the National Guard finishes roping it off. Take me over the main street.
So here's the biggest major change in the very beginning of the game. We don't have to take pictures of anything because they've actually taken out the photography element from the game, which is kind of a shame. Although it actually, like, fits. Like, it's not that big of a gap in terms of the cutscenes, you know, taking that part out, so it's not that big of a deal, at least this early on. There are some things that, like, they'll cut cutscenes short because they talk about gameplay mechanics that don't exist.
You are nuts.
And it gets a little weird towards the end, but, you know, we'll get into that when we get to that point of the game.
Don't forget to come back for me.
As long as you're not dead, Fred.
It's Frank. Frank West. Remember that name, because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days when I get the scoop.
All right.
Whoa! Shit! Get us back down to that rooftop!
No, I'm gonna get my butt chewed out for this one. We're going down.
Oh, I missed this game. Well, I mean, not this game. I missed the first game. It's gonna be hard not to, like, do that.
Hello there.
Hello there.
You're the reporter, aren't you?
Yeah.
You came alone.
Yeah, I'm freelance. You know, go on the battlefield alone, no crew. So, what's going on around here anyway?
You came by helicopter, didn't you? What did you see from the sky?
Well, if it were just a riot, I doubt the military would quarantine the entire area. The moratorium on information getting out is a little extreme, in my opinion. There's, something else I can't put my finger on. Doesn't sound like civil disobedience. It's too quiet.
Almost as if everyone's already dead.
Yeah. So why don't you just tell me already? What's going on?
I think you'd better see for yourself. This, my friend, is hell.
God, Carlito is such a good character. Remember in the fourth one when they made an even better villain who was just a zombie who could talk that was in a mech suit? So anyway, here's the big thing in this game. This game is not running on the same engine that the original game ran on, obviously, because it wouldn't be able to handle it on the Wii. This is instead running on the Resident Evil 4 Wii version engine, which means that Frank can do some things that Resident Evil characters can do, such as the quick turn, which is actually kind of cool. And we'll get into some more similarities as the game goes on. Nice pictures. Yeah, well, I'll get some damn good pictures, Carlito. Just you wait and see. Loading times actually aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be, if I'm being completely honest. So yeah, saving's the same. One manner in which saving has been improved is, look at this! There's multiple save files. Wowee! Look at that! So yeah, that's obviously, I think, the biggest change in this entire game. Sometimes they'll play music in areas where, like, there usually isn't music, or there shouldn't be music. It kind of ruins the, like, randomness of it. What is this? What did I just do? What did I put on? But yeah, like, instead of just randomly walking throughout the mall and getting a certain song to appear, you're pretty much stuck with certain things. This is a Chicago typewriter. That's another thing from Resident Evil 4 that is a holdover. There are some other extra costumes you can unlock. I haven't bothered to unlock any of them because, you know, I'm not a huge fan of this particular version of this game, so I'm not going to spend time to unlock things. Whereas, yeah, you'd spend time to unlock the Mega Man outfit in the original game. I don't want to beat the game twice to unlock Nathan Spencer or Rad Spencer, whatever, from Bionic Commando, because I don't care. I don't want to S-rank all the extra missions in this game to get the Roll costume for Mega Man Legends. I just don't care that much. So that's where I'm at in this game. You know, once I beat this again during this Let's Play, I'll unlock the Bionic Commando outfit and show it, I guess, at the very end. But it's not going to come up in the cutscenes anyway, because these are all pre-rendered, instead of in the original game where they were all in-game. So it doesn't matter what I wear in this game, Frank's going to look like this the entire time.
Hey, bring that over here! Quit screwing around!
Have you seen my baby? I can't live without my precious little sweetie doggy. Oh, where is my Madonna? Where is she? Oh.
Hey, this is no time to ogle pretty girls, son. You looking to get yourself eaten alive by zombies?
What? Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there. If those ain't zombies, what would you call them? There's been more and more of them since last night. Now, they're all that's out there. Look on the bright side. Zombies are stupid and slow. We should be safe in here. All right, then. Feel like making yourself useful? take a look around the mall. Bring anything we can use for the barricade back here. Andale! Come on, pronto!
You know, Frank kind of takes this all pretty well. You know, if it was me and I just walked into a mall and I was like, oh, there's a bunch of zombies outside, I'd be a bit more alarmed than not at all, like Frank is. I can't do anything with weapons, can I? No. Another thing that I don't quite like in this game is the fact that the camera's not very good. Again, it's the Resident Evil 4 camera, where it just kind of, it looks in certain directions, but you don't have full control of the camera. So that's kind of annoying. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, because that's the option button. The 2 button is the option button. There are no buttons because of the limited buttons on the Wii controller. There's no... Is anyone there? Hello? Is anyone there? So, that's kind of unfortunate. Look at that guy. I'll say, look at this. Look at these character models on the Wii in 2009. Look better than the character models for the survivors in Dead Rising 4. Good lord. God, I hate that game.
Huh? You! Stop right there! Do you have any idea what you've done? Why did you summon me to this place? What are you planning?
Would you calm down? I don't even know what you're talking about. What the...
Remember when they changed Barnaby's entire motivation in the series in Dead Rising 4? To say that he was obsessed with eternal life and that's why he created the zombies? Instead of it being about meat? Fuck Dead Rising 4, seriously?
I'm saving you, baby! Wait for me, sweetie! Madonna!
Also, fuck this lady. This still doesn't make sense to me, how no one can hold this lady back. Or at some point, you just gotta push her out there and then close the door.
What in the hell are you people doing? Run! Quick!
Quick, move!
Get over here!
Get over here!
Everyone, move this way! Quick! To the stairs! Move!
So before I actually picked doing this game, I was actually considering doing the PS4 version of Dead Rising 1. Start from scratch, like level 0, and then work my way up and see what's going on. But I figure I already did the first game. I might as well do something that is different, because this is a different game, essentially. Like, it's a completely different game. God damn it. Right off the bat, just get hit. Did my weapons carry over from the last time I played this? That's weird. So, I mean, everything else is pretty much the same in this game. You know, the combat's a little different. The skill moves you can't just do now. You have to activate them at certain points. You can't just do them. What's going on here? I wonder if the Chicago typewriter has infinite ammo. I doubt it. Do I have any sub-weapons? No, but it looks like all my ammo and stuff carried over from the last time I played, which is kind of strange. I want to do a skill move on a guy. It gave me an option, like, really quickly to do one. But apparently I'm strong enough right now to just kill them with, just with my fists. Alright, I do want to do one skill move before we go to Brad. In some ways, I would consider this game actually easier than the original, just because of the fact that there's way less zombies on the screen at a time. But there are other things that this game does that makes it infinitely more annoying than the original game, and we'll get into that as we go through this wonderful game. Doesn't want me to do a skill move on these guys, I guess. Someone's got to give me a skill move here. Here we go. That's not a skill move, but it was still something. You can no longer toggle through items on the fly because there's no like RB, there's no bumper buttons to do that with. You have to get your food items in the menu, just like Resident Evil 4. And yeah, as this is on the Wii, there are some motion controls that they've tacked on. Some of them work. There's two particular moments where I think it actually works in the game, and we'll see them later on. There were not that many zombies actually there, because the Wii couldn't handle it, so...